Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you parking up. This the wrong tree, I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name.
Yo. It's the voice that get them moist. It's the people's choice. It's a champ that gets some motherfucking damp. With my boy the Flash in the room, Mr. 123, Teddy P. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes King, Too Cold. Yeah. What's good, Brody?
Man, what's good, man, is man. That main event was that acceptance was a bit trashy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
What up, Doug? What up, MBO?
What's happening? What's up, everybody? And let me do a proper introduction with the show. It's not just a Friday night block party, the Smackdown AEW Rampage, watch along, review, analysis, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, bro, dude, Smackdown was ass.
We chilling with the people.
And you know, like we've been doing lately, man, we just shooting the shit. You know, we're gonna talk about what happened, but we ain't gonna go through a full one by one. But I do want to talk to you, brother, because okay, man, look, we had Rock back. Some say Hollywood Rock, some say corporate Rock, some say Nation of Domination Reboot 2.0 Rock. Long story short, this is Bloodline Rock. And yo, okay, so
yeah,
there's been a lot of mixed emotions on The Rock and his promos lately. There's been a little bit of annoyance to a degree with the fact that, you know, out of a 30-minute segment, they seem to take commercial breaks at the worst time. And it's like some of the timing of the shit it is what it is. It seems to be overdone most times. So I guess that's what happens when you have the most electrifying man in sports and entertainment who's also on the TKO board. He's already doing what the fuck he wanted when he was just a regular wrestler, you know, coming back. So now this man got a little bit of power. It's kind of like, all right, well, we're gonna turn that up a little bit. But I want to say this: I love The Rock. I love what he's doing on social media. I love the shit talk that he does on his Instagrams and his Twitters and all that other shit. But when it comes to the actual in ring, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like the in-ring promos The Rock has been cutting, I feel like he's trying too hard to be that nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when he's on his social medias and he's able to just kind of be him and just talk and just be unfiltered without having to try to get a reaction in live time, I feel like that comes across more genuine. But boy, you, it's like, bro, you know, Rock went from Samoans to now he sound like goddamn George Strait. it's like, boy, hey, you one more boy away from the 1960s classic. I'm just like,
hey, I feel you though.
I just feel like it's being a bit overdone. Am I overthinking it? Or do I am I on to something?
No, you're not. I don't believe you're overthinking it. He is trying too hard. I told you, I said it last week. I said that, you know, he can't cut loose like he used to.
Yeah.
Like not even 10 years ago when him and John Cena going at it. He can't even cut loose like that. And because of where he is and where he's at now, we all understand Rock the character. So he's being The Rock. But as far as giving you those memorable lines, no, he's not dropping them instant one-line classics. He's not, you know, they're not none of what he's been saying lately is gonna be stuff we're gonna say years down the line.
Right.
And it's okay, it's understandable because of his where he's at, but at the same time, the star power of The Rock supersedes all of that.
Of course.
So it's going to come off genuine because he can't go as far as he wants to go.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he could, but at the same time, you know, he's getting back into the stride of being a Rock. He'll probably be
Mhm.
100% Rock by the time we get to Mania. But the problem is what's going to happen after that. Then
Right.
he'll lose that strength, that steam that he was getting, that build up that he was getting back up. But I mean, honestly though, like I said, man, he can't cut loose like we want him
I
to, like
know.
he
I
can,
know.
like we know he can. So you know, we gotta
I mean,
we gotta ride with it. We gotta ride with what we getting.
I mean, you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers. I mean, we got a crackhead Karen and a meth head Mary out the deal. You know,
But we got Clive. But we got Clive in the building though. What up, Clive?
man, what's up, Clive? What's happening? What's happening? But yeah, man, I think maybe that's what it is. I think maybe that's what it is. I feel like, you know, it's almost like John Cena, almost the way it's coming across, because it's like you can tell like he want to talk that shit, but it seems like every time he about to go there, it's like, oh, we got a PG, like, yeah, I might say like a bitch here or there, but it's like, and I think that's the part that's kind of where it's like, because we're so used to seeing him be a habitual line stepper, and now because just the way social media and just the world in general,
He's not
right?
even tiptoeing on the line. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Rock is like 50 feet away from the line.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah,
ain't no for the Rock.
for The Rock, yeah.
For us to know the Rock where he's at, he's nowhere near the line. Like and that's why you're getting what you're getting. Clyde Doug says all these years the Rock wrestled when he was in the Nation of Domination. The Rock didn't bow down to anyone.
Yeah.
I just can't see Rock bowing down to Roman. That's a big reason why a lot of people are on the fence about, you know, is he really with Roman or is he betraying Roman? Because we really don't know. And that's the great thing. That's like kind of the one thing about it that's really got a lot of people hooked about this story. It's the
Yeah.
simple fact that we don't really know. Like even I said, it's like, bruh, yeah, it looks obvious that he's against Roman, but then he could actually be for Roman. He
You
could actually be for Roman.
you know what I liked, and tonight was full of so many Easter eggs, even though I did feel like the segment kind of, it did a lot, but it also didn't do a lot, but I think it did enough. When you talk about the Easter egg of, like, you know, Seth Rollins, when he told Cody, you know, and this is before the night, he was like, you know, I'll be your shield, right? Kind of giving that, you know, that reference to the shield back in the day. And then they come in through the crowd. And of course, you know, you kind of got Roman looking like, damn, like, really? Like, that's what we doing? But then with Cody, when Cody stepped in the ring, he challenged The Rock's authority in The Rock's position. He was like, hey, are you sure you can make that call? You know, because just last week you was acknowledging Roman, like pretty much saying what Doug said, like, bro, you never bow down to anybody. You do all this hooting and hollering, like, yeah, like you this and you that.
But
But
it's family.
exactly. Now, somebody put something up online, which I didn't catch on Monday Night Raw in live time, but I remember you and I, we had a conversation, and I believe I had went on a tangent on why I believe, you know, that Seth Rollins and The Rock and everybody is all, you know, conspiring to bring down the downfall of Roman Reigns. And, you know, the one thing that people have been noticing lately and that Paul Heyman seemed to notice last week was when everybody throwing up the ones, The Rock throwing up the L. Well, apparently there was a moment during Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes' segment on Raw where when Seth Rollins had mentioned taking down Roman and the bloodline, he quickly gestured and did the same exact hand symbol The Rock did, pretend like he didn't recognize he did it and called himself. Now, again, that could be a double swerve. It could be Seth on some trash. We don't know. But I don't know. Like I said, man, that was just something that was on my heart. I'm like, man, why are these Rock promos not hitting the way they used to? And then I hop online and I say, okay, I'm not the only one that feels that way. Let me talk to Too Cold, man, to see what his thoughts are. So I'm glad I'm not too far in my own feelings about that, man. You know, I just
Man, that's all it is, man. He can't. I mean, look, he gonna say it. He gonna say what he gotta say to a point.
yeah.
But at the same time, man, The Rock is too. The Rock is too. He's too soccer mom. He's too far on the soccer mom. You know, he's like Snoop Dogg. You know,
Yeah.
he's that gangster rapper that can smoke weed and come to your house and help you bake something, and you'll be okay with it. Like your mom would be okay with it. Like that's where The Rock is at. So it's like because you know he's gonna say something, because you know he's gonna talk shit, but he ain't gonna talk the shit that we're used to. And
you know what's
that's
funny?
That's been for a while.
It's funny when you say that because I feel like in a way, he's bulletproof. You talk about The Rock. I feel like The Rock almost kind of got like that 50 Cent like persona. And when I say that, 50 talk hella big shit online. Hella big shit. But then when you see him, he going on all the daytime TV shows, and it's like Curtis is a completely different person. Like you
Curtis is making big business. 50 Cent is gonna talk shit. That's and that's how it is. Dwayne's been handling the big business. The Rock is gonna talk shit. That's the difference. You got to show people. Well, one, you have to have that understanding that this is an entertainment. Which for in the case of 50 Cent, that street cred. It's a devil's advocate for a lot of rappers. It just so happens for him, he came with some street cred, so it allowed him to venture out because there was a certain respect, as far as the type of rapper that he was, versus other people who claim it but really don't live it. The Rock is that guy because we know what his wrestling background is. Those of us who know The Rock for not the movies, but for actually being a wrestler, we know we know. So it's like, we know oh man, it's The Rock, man. He about to give us something. He about to give us some gems. Like, oh man, my man gave us pebbles. Damn, he just really he really played us out here, man. As Trent Beretta and Orange Cassidy picked up the victory to move on in a tag team tournament. It has to be that way. Like The Rock can't go full blown Rock. We all got to understand that. No matter how much we hate it, we got to understand it. We got to respect it. But man, this whole segment though, not gonna lie, it was a bit of a blunder on some of the talk. The whole, coming down the aisle, like what was the point of coming down? Like what was the point of coming down in the what was the point of that? Like there was no point. Y'all could have just came down the ramp.
Well, and the thing is too, that kind of pissed me off because you hyped the shit up like exactly what you said. They hyped it up to where Nick Aldis the whole night, he made it imperative that there needs to be
security and all
exactly. Ooh, I know that bottle. He made it imperative that we need security, and it's gonna be this big issue. And then, like you say, bro, nothing happened. I mean, you got the little slap, but that was it. It was like you came on the air at 9:30 and maybe gave us 8 minutes of talking, maybe. And then that's what it ended up being. So no, I agree 100%. But speaking of talking, speaking of a waste, love LA Knight, go ahead. I'm listening.
It's funny you said that because I was making this joke with my wife. I said, okay, babe, it's 9:35. Roman Reigns is coming out. Let's see how long it take this. It was 9:52. By the time everything was ready, it was 9:52. I said, God damn.
And think about it.
The hell out of that 15 minutes.
And think about this. Let's pull the curtain back a little bit. What's up, Mark? What's up?
What's up, Mark? What's up?
So me and you, we've been to several wrestling shows.
No, I didn't.
And the fact that, okay, like you said, they came in through the crowd. So during that commercial break, you had to cut the lights off, and you just got Seth and Cody just sitting there in the aisleway for like 2 to 3 minutes, just awkward as shit until the commercial break come back on. It's like, bro, like I'm pretty sure you could have structured this segment a little bit better, or even did a picture-in-picture where y'all could keep walking, and then all right, when the commercial over with, bam, now y'all. I don't know, just me, man, just me.
The timing has been off. The presentation of timing has been off. Doug, he's with his mom. Little man ain't here today. He actually left earlier. He went back home. But thanks for asking. The production timing of when they do stuff. I don't know if it's too many commercials. I don't know because they just the new company and all the public, I don't, man, we love the presentation,
Yeah.
but we're still getting a lot of the same stuff. The impromptu commercials, all the stuff that they were doing. Like none of that has changed. None of that has changed. But the one thing that was most important changed, which is fine. We accept that. He's playing 2K24. I'm not playing it yet. I'm on 23. As Mark was asking who plays 24. He got the Xbox. I'm a PS guy. Sorry, man. I've been a PS guy since the one.
You suck.
Hey, no, sir. No, sir. Your game suck. We have all the exclusives. You have all the trash. y'all,
You know why it's exclusive? You know why it's exclusive? Because only y'all motherfuckers want to play it.
Nah, ain't that no, y'all want to play our games too. Y'all wish y'all could get
Hey, the only game I wanted to play that, dude, it hurt my soul when they took it away was baseball. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like that killed me because for 10 years I couldn't play no MLB. So reluctantly, I had to sit up here and buy the shit on my wife's PlayStation. I had to pay for a game on the system I don't even want. So you know what? I give you that one. And Spider-Man. I'm not a huge superhero anything, but I'm not gonna lie. That last Spider-Man game, it made me want to play PlayStation a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, if you like Spider-Man, you got to play the Arkham game, the Batman Arkham games. I think you'll like them.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like 4 of them, and they all on PlayStation. You can get them. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You'll like them. You get to kick a lot of ass. That's for sure. To me, it's a great therapy game, man. Yeah. In that mode, you just need to release. Great game to play.
You know what else is a great therapy game for me, man? GTA. Like, bro, sometimes you just get mad and want to run over some prostitutes.
That's number 1 on the list. That's number 1 on a lot of people's list.
Yeah, like you know what? I'm gonna drive down St. Clair and just run over some prostitutes today. Let's hop on
GTA has been that since GTA 3 when it came out, when it was in Liberty City, that was the when they had the new integration of what it was gonna look like and all that. Like that's when it really became like that was therapy then. And
you hit me with the classic. You said Liberty City. Damn, I forgot about
that. Hey, bro, that's where that's the one that really took off for it. Yeah, that Liberty City game, man. Trust me. Oh, I'm a gamer. Trust me, I'm a gamer. I play this shit. I play it. But nah, man. Yeah, PlayStation, best game. The rest of y'all are suffering. Mark says, man, I'm 4-0 with Cody. Of course, Mark. I guess so. Cody's about 4-0 since he's been in WWE. He ain't lost. I mean, even though he has 2 losses, but he's won so much. I feel like those wins take away those losses.
Man, pretty much.
Doug says, I was waiting on Triple H to come out and tell The Rock, I'm your boss. You know what? The funny part about that is he couldn't tell him that. He can come out and tell him he's the authority, but he's not The Rock's boss.
Yeah.
The Rock is actually his boss. So that's the sad part about that. But he can come out and contest the authority aspect of it.
Right.
Kevin says, what's up, GOW? What's up, Kevin? You know something? PlayStation 6 may come out before GTA 6. No.
GTA 6 coming out next year.
GTA 6, yeah. GTA 6 coming out. Yeah, PlayStation 6 ain't coming out for a while. They finally seem to have gotten their PlayStation 5 right because they were trying to rush it out so damn fast.
Yeah,
it was missing shit. It just was
shit. Well, I think it's like, bro, you had a whole 6-7 years to get this right, and you had the pandemic. Like,
bro, which added 2 years. That added 2 years to what you were trying to do. Like, come on, man, get out of here with that. But I'm glad I waited. I'm like, I didn't want to have all them problems like everybody else. I said I wasn't in a rush. I'll play my PlayStation 4 until my birthday or the day I decide I actually want it, one or the other. Where my class says, question, what's the best WWE video game you played in all time? Smackdown, Know Your Role.
Hey, you know what's crazy? So I Know Your Role is in the top 3. It's in the
It's
top
number
3.
one for me because, and I can see why we're 2007, 2011, like when before it was SmackDown versus Raw, when it was just the SmackDown games.
Yeah.
But it was a couple of SmackDown versus Raw that were actually good before it got to WWE 2K.
Hey, what are your
But
thoughts
you
on
gotta
Here Comes
mention
the
No
Pain?
Mercy. I gotta mention No Mercy. I gotta remember. I mentioned the Royal Rumble. There's a couple of ones that came out on the Nintendo. I'm old enough to remember the ones that came out on Nintendo and stuff.
Hey,
So
real quick,
I got different ones, but
do you remember?
that SmackDown versus Raw, that one was mwah,
Do you remember the old handheld wrestling games, like where it was like it'd be like Undertaker on one, and then you had Hogan that on another, but it was like a Game Boy, but it was strictly for wrestling.
I remember. Yeah. It was a lot of wrestling. It was a lot of wrestling games coming out then. But for me, SmackDown versus Raw, because one, you had, I don't know, it was something about the general manager mode I love. You can pick the little stories, you can and the divisions. Everybody was in their own title division, and it was just, and the creation wasn't that hard. You had all the moves. You can create whoever you wanted to create, bro. I did the invasion angle correctly. I did it better than what Vince could have done. I had 5-star shows for months, bro. I was 83 weeks, okay. and shit, okay. I was doing it, but no, there were other ones that were good, as the years went on. But if it was that one that was like, man, they put this is the blueprint game. Anything they do after this game, you're just adding it, and then some of the things you add may not even be necessary. And that's the game that it did it all. Because you created, you can play through all the matches they had. The general manager mode was easy to use, and you can build up people. You could do so much. You could do so much, and it was fun. It was just fun to play. And I played it probably. I probably needed see psychological help for how much I played that damn game. Like that's what it was. Earl in the building. What up, Earl?
Sure. Hey, by the way, hey, Tuco showed me the spread that you made for the pay-per-view, and I must say it did look rather appetizing. Man, so next time the GOW in Indiana, man, you gotta look out for you gotta look out for you guys. You gotta look out for
Nah, we doing the show from Earl's house. We ain't even playing around with it, man. We going straight to Earl's house. We doing the show live. We're gonna be at Earl's spot. Earl gonna do the cooking. We gonna do the talking and the wrestling. We gonna do some drinking, and we gonna have a goddamn good time. That's where we going. We going straight to Earl's spot.
So read them between the lines. Read them between the lines. Do you remember our first fan interaction?
with the LCJ? Yeah.
Hey, that shit felt
dope. And if we didn't knew we was gonna look up and see him, man, we done made him we done made the LCJ treat us on the night out. But we hung out for a minute,
you know how dope that was, man, to fly into Dallas, it was a quick in and out, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. And we getting out the little Uber and shit, man. And then look, out of all these wrestling fans, all these wrestling shirts, we see a GOW shirt. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. Hey,
wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, damn, wait a minute, is that ours or is that somebody else? Like, we had to double back and look. Like, hold up, that's the LCJ. Oh shit. Oh man, Rock turned heel against Roman. He wouldn't be turning heel, he would be turning face because right now he is heel. As we got Julia Hart getting ready to tap out to retain that TBS championship. Oh yeah, that girl in the pretzel, she pulling them shoulders, pulling back on them shoulders. But nah, man, that was that was fun though. But nah, that's okay. We try to go to a city near you whenever there's a show. We try to go to a city near you.
Absolutely, bro.
Man, but the show SmackDown, man, was I'm not even lie, dude.
That shit didn't make it out of the 2s for me. If I'm being honest, that shit didn't even make it to a 3.
I was gonna say 1.8.
There you go.
I care less and less for this. I care less and less for LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
Talk to me because I got something to say about that, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
It doesn't matter. Like it's nothing. This is something you need to end this feud now. Like you need to go ahead and have a match on SmackDown. Let it be what it is. I'm also at a point of I'm good on the whole Logan Paul thing, but even though I see that's going to be Randy versus I feel it's going to be Randy versus Logan.
Mm-hmm.
I could also see a triple threat. I can
Yes.
see a KO versus Logan versus Randy for the US Championship at WrestleMania because they're doing the one-on-one with Walter, which I'm kind of I, I'm okay with it as long as it's Chad Gable that wins the match. If it's not
Yeah.
Chad Gable, it should be a fatal five-way, and Chad Gable should win anyway. And
Yeah.
that's just where I'm at with it. There's nobody really in the field that I want to see win this match more. Shinsuke, been there, done that. Ricochet, I mean, Shinsuke probably needed now for his character of who he is, but been there, done that. Ricochet, no. Bronson Reed, sure. I'm for Bronson.
Right.
And Chad Gable, I do. Sammy Sammy could use it. He's wrestling a lot more than what he was the last time he was Intercontinental Champion. He only wrestled a little bit.
Right.
So that may be a factor, but if I gotta pick a guy, I'm going with Gable, and I would rather see that. But really, honestly, man, the show what MBO said earlier, that Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley match, man, just like, man,
Yeah.
like the whole segment, man, because I watched Dawkins run up on the side of the ring and just jump off, and everybody felt like he just came off the top rope, man. And that was just like, dude, come on, man. What is happening? What is happening? Like this is not supposed to be happening on this show. This is WWE. This is supposed to be top tier. This is supposed to be different. I ain't saying they're supposed to be perfect because there's no such thing as perfection in wrestling. Unless you hit a once in a lifetime thing. But this did not make me care more about it. Like each week by week, I'm giving less of a shit about the Street Profits as a group. Like whatever it is, whatever, not the Street Profits, but the street business or whatever they was supposed to be. It's like, man, it's nowhere near the height that it was when it was coming up and they were doing what they're doing. So I'm done with that. And the whole AOP and Karrion Kross, man, I think AOP had their moment. I don't know if their moment is done. I don't know if them guys are done or what. I'm just
Let me agree with you on that because
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. Because with the Street Profits, I feel like right now okay, let's go back. When they first teamed up with Bobby, it seemed like a great idea at first. But I feel like WWE, they don't know what to do with the Profits. And let's call a spade, right? Love the Profits, but I don't think they'll ever be the New Day. And when I say that is the New Day, people thought the New Day were going to break up time and time again. Even when Big E kind of went on and did his thing on the separate show for a while, and then you had Woods and Kofi on the other side. But for the most part, they've always been the New Day since they've been the New Day. With the Street Profits, I'm going to be honest. You talk about AOP had their time. They had their moment in the sun. They had their toes in the sand on the beach of life. I get it. But everybody knows. I think everybody knows. I love Doc, respect Doc. But I think it's time for Montez Ford to do his thing. I believe truly in this moment in time, the Street Profits as a tag team has done everything they can do as a team. You try to turn them heel, that didn't work. And one of the main reasons why it didn't work is
that was partly their fault. That was partly the company's fault because you had them turn into heels, and then once you got them being booed, you didn't do much with them. That's why I say you need to split these tag team titles. You got people fighting for nothing, and it's not keeping people's interest. If there's a championship to fight for, there's a little bit more to fight. You're going to see a little bit more from everybody. That's the big key to that, because that was working until they didn't want to do that.
That too, but also it's like, okay, Bobby Lashley, the initial thought and initial pairing seemed great, but bro, at this point, it really ain't really served no type of purpose. Like, it really has not served a purpose at all, outside of the fact you got Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Like, and that's even what they're labeled as, like Bobby Lashley, like, and the Street Profits. I kind of feel like at this point, they just Lashley's like little buddies, you know. It's like, you know, Lashley seems to be
dressed in nice little suits and shit like that. It's like it started out as like, I'm showing y'all the way, to now y'all just my backup guys, and it's like,
I feel like they tried to recreate what MVP was and his role in the Hurt Business. But see,
you're missing MVP. You're missing that. That's the big key ingredient. You don't have the proper mouthpiece. Bobby's not the proper mouthpiece, and that's the bigger problem.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And exactly. You know what? I think that group will work. You still keep Bobby, keep the Profits, have MVP be the mouthpiece. MVP be the mouthpiece. Bobby be the body, you know what I'm saying? Be the enforcer. And then you got the Street Profits doing they want too. But I feel like right now, you kind of got Bobby as the mouthpiece, and on top of that, he's outshining the Street Profits. Like, yeah, we like the Street Profits, but everybody know Bobby Lashley's the star of that group. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be that way. If you're gonna put the Street Profits with Lashley to give them a little bit of a rub and a little edge or whatever like that, let that be that. And then the thing is too, I feel that they gave up on the heel turn too quick. WWE, as soon as people refuse to boo Lashley and the Street Profits, I feel like instead of having them continue to beat the piss out of people, they just say, all right, fuck it, well, you better be in the face. But it's like, I don't think there's really any real explanation. So I don't know, man. You had that, but then also with LA Knight, you said that you're over the LA Knight AJ Styles thing. And to me, I feel like AJ Styles, his explanation for flying halfway across the world just to fucking hit LA Knight one time, you know, I don't think that made much sense. And then LA Knight, you got him up here beating up a fucking TV. Like, bro, don't have LA Knight looking like the Young Bucks, acting like a little bitch. Come on now. Like, wow, you beat up a TV.
My whole thing with the AJ Styles though is like, that's your reason? Oh my God, you walked over my dead body to get a title shot. That's it. That's it. Bro, that's it. That's the reason. Dude, Solo dropped you through a table with his body. Okay.
And they got no smoke for Solo.
None. Bro, it's almost the Drew effect, but at the same time, I get Drew going after Jay, but it's like, bro, you're not even going after the person that actually screwed you. It's like the person that screwed you is on the other show. I get it. You got to get at his brother. I get that. I'm letting that slide. But man, no, man, you're not even, bro. No, man, there's no connection there on that aspect, man. Dude, he took my spot, man. You don't get out of here, man. He was supposed to take your spot, and if it wasn't him, it would have been somebody else. Get the fuck out. Get out of here with that, man. Come on, AJ, man. You better than this. You better than this.
And you know what that remind me of? It's kind of like it's not kind of. It's a puss ass cop out by AJ. Because like you said, he ain't even going after the person that did it to him. You know, it's kind of like when everybody is joking and they laughing, and you got that one person that, okay, say you the main person that's making jokes, right? But it's never the person that's making the joke that the person that's getting made fun of talk shit to. It's always that one motherfucker that's in the back minding their business that might laugh a little bit too loud. It's like, oh, you gonna take your anger out on me because of this motherfucker? This the motherfucker that's talking shit about you. That's what I feel about AJ Styles and Solo. Like, bro, Solo the one that put you out on the show for months, not LA Knight. This man just capitalized on opportunity. What was LA Knight and everybody else in the locker room supposed to do? Goddamn, I guess because AJ Styles ain't, he hurt, I guess.
Well, we gotta wait till AJ get back.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dude. And then on top of that, you turn your back on your brothers and your sister and the OC and Mi Chin. Like, come on. They didn't do shit to you.
And that's another one. Mi Chin, yeah, I'm done with her too. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. It's a wrap. Done with her too.
Hey, you was waiting to say that one.
Hey, it's over. It's over, man. Whatever it was, it's past gone, my boy. It's a done deal for her, my boy. Go ahead and put her back in the Timbs and send her wherever you send her, my boy. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, my boy. It's over. Tiffany Stratton beat her in record time. It's
Yo.
over, my boy. It's over. It's done. Nothing else to say. Nothing else. You can't convince. You can't convince Rat Piss. It is what it is, and I don't even know if that made sense.
No, I agree 100%. When I seen the way that match went, and me,
I'm done. I ain't drinking no more.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, I understand you. I am here with you. Hey, me and you, we speak that Terramana language. I get it. I got you. I got you. This is what I would say about this. I love Tiffany Stratton. Love her to death. Confidence is through the roof. She's fucking beautiful. Athletic as all hell. Got it. Definitely a bright future. But again, Mi Chen is one of those people where it's like, bro, you made a name on the independents. You went back to Impact. You were killing it. Just to come back to WWE and get shit on. And again, this ain't like Tiffany Stratton. I get you got to put over new talent. But bro, really? Like, to me, that feels like the company has shown you what they think of you. The fact that here go this girl that maybe had 5 matches on the main roster and she beating you in record time like that, like, damn, dude, like, she made Mi Chen look like she the one that just came from NXT. But speaking of Tiffany Stratton, I want to ask you this. What are your thoughts on Tiffany Stratton right now? Because I feel like, dude, the women's division right now.
I got no problem. I already told you, Braun Breaker, Tiffany Stratton. They were one of the 2 people I named that who's ready to come up and be on the main roster for good. Them 2, they ready to come up. Carmelo, maybe a little bit. He's had a good showing. He had a nice little run, so he definitely showed his work. So I gave you my few names, but the 2 people they already on the main roster officially. They're officially well, at least Braun Breaker is. Tiffany. Well, no, I want to say Tiffany.
Tiffany. She's officially on the roster.
She's officially on the roster. So it's like I'm good with Tiffany Stratton. I had no problem with that. I thought Mia Chen would give her a better match. I thought she would give her a better match. I'd give her a better match than that. I didn't expect that. Once they did that, it was like, nah, that's a wrap. It's over. It's done, my boy. You can go back to catering. You go wherever you came from, wherever you was at while AJ Styles was out. Go ahead and go on back there. You good? You cool?
Go back in the cubby hole.
Tell Keith Lee we best wishes. We hope he gets better and get well.
No. Hey, 100%. It's funny though. Speaking of Braun Breaker, as your boy Penta picked up the victory. Dude, so it's funny because I remember when we were comparing Braun Breaker and Melo, we like, you know what? We know both these guys gonna get called up. But it always seemed like Braun Breaker was probably the one that needed a little bit more seasoning. Ironically, I'm gonna say this, and I love Melo. This ain't to discredit my boy Melo, because Melo don't miss. But I looking at Braun Breaker now, seeing both Braun and Melo up on the main roster. To me, it seemed like Braun been a little bit more of a natural fit off the rip. I feel like
he
Melo
brings a bigger impact than what Melo do. Melo cool, but I told you, man, the one thing I'm seeing in Melo that, and I hate to hate on him because he is him, but I don't see him being no better than Ricochet on the main roster. A lot's gonna have to change, man. You talking about Carmelo Hayes being him, being at the top. A lot's gonna have to change in order for that to happen. My boy ain't going nowhere past Ricochet.
Damn.
But we gotta get some of these comments. I'm gonna let you marinate on that for a minute. We gotta get some of these comments. Go ahead. Earl has said earlier, he says, franchise, we the people want to hear your unfiltered take on the racist BS aimed at Bianca. I'm not sure what that is, Earl, so you might have to come back and let us know what that is.
I'll address it once we're done with the show.
Okay, all right. What gets me, Paul Tellin had one of the best. Oh, Paul Ellen. Yeah, he did, man. But right now he's just there as a name. But again, even that name doesn't have the same impact it did the first time, because I feel like he was gone so long. The new people that are now watching, none of them know who the hell he is. That's the sad part. The bloodline is popular only because of Paul. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's just because of that, but we'll let you think that, Clive. I love the future legend in NXT. We'll see how that works out for him. What's the deal with WWE? Is it trying to do the Regal and his son? Yeah, of course they are. It's Regal and it's his son, so of course they want to pay their respects like they do any other legend. Randy Orton got the same treatment. Ted DiBiase's son got the same treatment. Kurt Hennig's son got the same treatment. Sons of a legend. If they show any inkling of wrestling, they'll get an opportunity. That's just the business. It is what it is. The Rock got it. It is what it is. Third generation, second generation, it happens. It is. That's the business. Matthew says, I keep hearing Seth turning on Cody and joining Roman. Man. Hey. That would be a hell of a turn for WrestleMania night too. When we get to, because you would have people actually wanting to cheer Drew and boo Seth. That would be a hell of a turn. That
needs to happen. It needs to happen that way. Let me tell you, they need to have people cheer Drew. And I'm gonna tell you this: people are already expecting Seth to lose. That's the thing. So why not give them a reason to want him to lose? If it's gonna be predictable, let's not make it predictable. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little something. I think people cheering Drew and people hating Seth at Mania at this moment, bro. Seth has been babyface for so long. You don't expect that. You need to.
That's the sad part. He didn't even start out as babyface. Like he wasn't even baby. My man was a heel for the longest, man. Y'all made him a face because of the Roman Reigns. Man, y'all made people hate Roman Reigns so much that the people they supposed to hate, they cheering them because they showing up every week.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. The same thing happened with LA Knight. LA Knight was a dick, but because Roman Reigns was his common foe, people now he one of the most overstars in the company. Just because people hate Roman.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing that they got an opportunity to show how good they are. That's a great thing. Yeah. But you can do it along with your top talent. Again, it's just we've been over there. I don't want to repeat myself, but it's it's still crazy. But I don't really know how much longer this is gonna go with this false belief that you want us to have for a lot of these people, and them not really being what they need to be, or you not properly building them up to what they need to be for us to feel that they're legit moving forward. We need to know guys are legit moving forward. I'm sorry, man. Damian Priest has been one of those guys that if there was ever a guy that you want to put a big championship on him at a big moment, and with him having that senior Money in the Bank briefcase, bro, perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity.
Here's the fucked up thing.
You can't keep using people from the past. You can't keep going back to the past. You can't keep pulling the Rock. You can't keep pulling everybody else. You got to build somebody to go move on to the future. Man,
you want to know what's crazy?
He's over.
I could see Drew being a face for just a quick second, only to go back to being a fucking crazy maniacal heel. Okay, here we go.
Hateful face for a while because
no. This is what I'm saying.
Doing it both ways.
No, think about this right now. Look, let me paint the picture. So, because you just brought up Damian Priest. Okay, dude, imagine this going into WrestleMania night 2. The whole entire Lincoln Financial Field, Drew finally get his moment. He is vindicated. And then out comes Damian Priest and take his moment. Now, guess what? Now he about to go back to being just a spiteful son of a bitch. But now he got a reason. So I love Drew as a face. I do. But I would be wrong if I said I don't think right now this is probably the best run he's had since he's been back in WWE outside of his initial title chase where he won the first time. Like right now, he is clicking on all cylinders with this bitch ass hater gimmick. I love it. I don't think you get rid of that just yet because you still got to pay it off with CM Punk.
I mean, speaking of CM Punk, I think he'll be out for the commentary for that match.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was nice information. I like that.
I think CM Punk's gonna come out and do commentary for that match, which I think that would be, especially with all the shit that Drew's been talking. It's like once
Man.
they're in the ring, like they get into the ring, every mouth, the bell rings, and all of a sudden you get the and then it's like, oh snap, it's
Yeah.
WrestleMania. CM Punk just showed up, and then come down and he walked right over to the announcer's table and he just sits down. So not only do you mess with Seth, but you're messing with Drew, and then you add that extra oh shit moment because now CM Punk sitting at commentary. So now people are like, oh shit, what's CM Punk saying on commentary? We got to figure out how we can hear CM Punk talking commentary. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm seeing that there. Here's my thing though. I don't think too many people are going to cheer for Drew. Like they'll give him a respect because it's like, okay, yeah, we know you were supposed to get this loud. You were supposed to get a crowd reaction. You won the Royal Rumble. Everybody wanted to see you go up against Brock Lesnar and beat Brock Lesnar and beat a WWE champion. You were supposed to get that reception that you so earned. You earned it. You earned it, bro. You came up, you failed, you left, you came back, you worked your way, you earned it. It was yours. Outside controllable circumstances happen, and it is what it is. And you did your damn thing for that time frame. But by the time they got ready for you to really want that title back, the crowd that came back and everybody else was winning. I could see him getting that victory, and I could see people being okay with it. But I could see people being even more okay when Damian Priest comes out to cash in that contract and to take and walk out world heavyweight champion.
Hey, that pop gonna be when Priest finally do. And no, bro, when he finally, because people been wanting, hey, they've been wanting it for a while. And now, bro, to see him, and then I'm curious on how that's gonna play out in the Judgment Day. Because they've been teasing cracks in the armor with that. Are they gonna get jealous of Priest? Is Priest gonna get a big head because him and Rhea kind of already been having a little bit of a power struggle? Like,
Especially no, if she doesn't lose her title, they know.
Oh, but if she lose her title, yeah. Hey, see, this is why we can't book the show, man. And I'm getting all excited, man.
Right. We know we putting false hope in our own selves, but I will say that and I want to get to what Earl had said a little bit before because the comments were flowing at.
No, for sure.
Hold on, whoa! I didn't went too far up. He says, I hope Cody and Seth lose on night run and locker room come for revenge on the Bloodline night 2. Let me tell you who's coming out. Jay is coming out. Sammy's coming out. It won't be the whole locker room, but it'll be enough people. It'll be The Rock. He'll probably turn on Roman that night to help Seth and them win. Just a few things here and there. There's just a few scenarios you really got to look at, and you got to take it all in consideration because we really have no idea where the hell they're going with this. We can assume what the buildup is. We can assume what certain things are happening and why they're happening, but I was like, man, look, they can decide to just go total left on our ass, and we'll all probably hate it at the end of the day. Let's just be real. Clyde says Mania 2024 in April, May, June, and July is money. No, not May, June, and July. Just in July, actually, is Money in the Bank. CM Punk may cost him. I don't know if he'll cost him, but I do believe he'll be there to do commentary for that match. Matthew, it's only the way I can accept Cody walking away as champion. He needs and that's the only way Earl can accept Cody walking away. Not even Earl has faith that Cody Rhodes will beat Roman Reigns. Even in a one-on-one match, he don't even have faith. That's something.
He said he little faith.
Right. Then he says Drew's story is better than Cody's in his eyes, which he's not wrong. Priest is going to be a failed cash in. For the men, I want to say that can't happen. They need because Austin Theory failed his cash in,
and then you had Otis who lost his opportunity.
Right. I think they Drew earned it. Drew has earned it. But because of the issue that Damian and Drew has had in the past months that we were watching, it actually kind of brings a story full circle. So that actually wouldn't be too bad. Clyde says, man, that is Seth's title, but he should go for Roman's. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna happen. We don't need no more universal, undisputed championship, all for one match. We don't need none of that. Earl says Rhea already talking about she wants to face Finn in the match. I don't think that's just. I think that's more fantasy talk than anything. Clyde says sad that Brock gone because be cool. The Rock, Brock, we see each other. I mean, that's true, but we would have got Brock Lesnar versus Walter at WrestleMania. Right. Honestly, that's probably the only match I would have been okay with. That's not Chad Gable versus Walter. It's like Brock versus. Oh yeah.
Because my thing
is big money. That's big money right there.
I mean, because imagine this: Brock Lesnar taking Walter big ass to Suplex City, but then you got Walter coming back chopping the fuck out of Brock.
Shit out the beast.
Get your
chopping meat. Chopping chunks out the beast, boy.
And you know what this is what I say about Brock. Personal aside, right? Like, we're talking about the wrestler here. The one that I say about Brock, when Brock gives a fuck, when Brock feels like you're worthy, Brock will sell his ass off for you. Now, here's the thing. He gonna make you earn that shit. He gonna fuck you up during the match. But if you want to go over,
that ain't Walter ain't that guy you got to have that conversation with. That's the problem. That's what makes that even better. It's like both of them are that way. Both of them are that way. So it's no different than when we watch Sheamus versus Walter, when we watch the triple threat of Drew, Sheamus, and Walter. It's like you already knew what was expected of this match. You looked at the names and thought, oh, we got to beat the holy shit out of each other. Brock Lesnar versus Walter. Oh, bro, we got to beat the holy shit out of each other. But that's number one before we even think about how we going to work this motherfucker.
But and I agree. I feel like, bro, all of them are so what's the word I'm looking for? So business minded and so about their shit. I feel like, if they didn't, like, I feel like if Gunter didn't come out and really like lay into Brock, I feel like Brock could probably be backstage like, hey, I'm about to beat your ass. Like, what kind of weak ass shit was that? And vice versa. Like, I feel like they want that shit. I feel like they want that shit. Yeah.
But Walter being the technician in the ring that he is, not technician, but the in-ring general, like he would make Brock go back to some old school shit. He would make Brock have to rethink some things. Like, okay, you know what? Ooh, and I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'd have loved to see that match. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
But you know what? It's funny because we call Walter the ring general, but when you think about it, who's the ring general in most of his matches? Brock is usually the ring general. Brock usually dictates the pace. So it's funny you said that because Brock gonna have to step his shit up because now you got somebody that equally can control the ring like you, if not maybe a step above when need be. So no, hey man, we are right here. Hey man, keep drinking. Nah. Your wife ain't gonna whoop my ass. I'm playing.
I'm done. No, I'm done. I gotta go work in the morning. I'm done. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie though, man. I'm about to make Brock a fighter and make Walter a bruiser. I'm about to put it in 2K. Hey man, that's about to be a story. They about to fight throughout the whole GMO. Like y'all gonna be a rivalry. I'm gonna break you up and let you fight other people, but y'all come in. You gonna start the pay-per-view off, and then y'all gonna start the year, and then y'all gonna end the year. Like, that's how we go. That's how I'm doing this.
Hey, look, he over there fantasy booking out. He making mental notes of the match card as we speak.
But that's SmackDown. That's that SmackDown Know Your Role. That's his fault. See, me being able to be the general manager I wanted to be and do things the way I wanted to do them, and man, the stuff that you could do. Hey, that's why when they took general manager role, that's why they had to bring it back. Like that was to me, that I ain't gonna lie. For me, that's what killed wrestling games for me. When they decide, hey, yeah, we're getting rid of general manager mode. What? Oh, y'all just lost somebody. Ain't nothing else I want to play. I don't just want to play Expedition the whole damn time. And the whole, story, the whole, big storyline thing. That's cool sometimes, but I don't. I don't be caring for some of the shit that it make you go through.
Yeah,
I understand that's part of the thing, but I could do other stuff, you
yeah,
know, but I could do better stuff or better stuff. But I there was just little things you just wasn't really selling me on. But
yeah.
nah, when they decided to bring it back, that's when I decided, okay, you know what, I'm going back to wrestling. So I ain't gonna lie, from that gap,
Yeah.
when they stopped putting the general manager mode in until when they finally decided to bring it back, that's when I stopped playing wrestling games.
All right, man. Speaking of wrestling games, I kind of want to get to a comment that Earl had mentioned earlier about the whole thing with Bianca Belair. So
Oh, you
if you
good, man.
don't, so on social media, man, WWE 2K, they posted there was a picture of Bianca, Cody, and Rhea, obviously the three cover stars of this year's game. And there was a few people, man, who gave love to Cody and gave love to Rhea, but made their displeasure of WWE 2K putting Bianca on the cover very well known in a very racist manner. And that just kind of set the internet ablaze, man. And then of course Bianca was
That
getting
bigger boo with that long weed hair.
yeah, so a lot of it, you know, there was comments like Bianca don't belong on the cover. The other two, you know, they deserve it. Bianca not so much. Bianca's only on the cover because she's black. Bianca's only on the cover because of the woke agenda. Blah 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 blah. All this other shit, and pretty much, man, just diminishing, you know, the reason that she was on there, and pretty much chalking everything up to race related decisions. And the crazy part about that is the one thing I want to say about this is one, shout out to Big E, Rhea Ripley, Selena Vega, and everybody else that stuck up for her. But my thing is, look at the last let's say the last 4 years, right? Undefeated at WrestleMania, one of the longest title runs in history, had a hell of a program with Becky Lynch, you know, one of the top Royal Rumble showings out of men and women, you know, and that's just that, you know, now you coming off of, you know, TV show You and Your Husband, Montez Ford. You know, you're one of the most recognizable faces in all of professional wrestling, not just WWE. And the fact that people really set up here, man, and try to, you know, discredit her appearance only because of the simple fact she's a black woman. It was kind of like that right there, man. It kind of like pissed me off because okay, now if you were to get somebody of a lesser ilk, right, that hadn't really accomplished anything in the company, and then you got Cody and Rhea, and they just threw some random, you know, black woman on there or black anybody, you know, that hadn't quite did enough, say quote unquote, to be on the cover, especially with that caliber of talent, you got something there. But when you have somebody who's literally, bro, one of the biggest stars and money makers in the company, it's like, yo, you really showing your hand right now. And just long story short, bro, everybody named Mama, man, have been coming to the defense of Bianca Belair. But it's crazy, you know, that's still an issue because the motherfucker still bought the game. Like, that's the crazy part. The people that's saying this shit, you're still playing, you're still buying the game. And that to me,
Well,
and that to me is wild because it's like if you don't like a certain wrestler, motherfucker, just don't use them on the game. Like you talking all this shit, but you still go buy the game, which you still go get a
well,
real.
they gotta okay,
No, bro, speak your mind, man. Speak your mind, because I'm being mild right now because you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to let you digest it, but nah, go ahead, talk to me. Talk to me.
No, man, because I gotta be respectful too. Because it's an issue, but it's not as deep as what I'm about. It's not as deep at where I'm about to go with this. Um, some people are just used to how some things are. The woke agenda comes from people just being used to seeing folks that look like them being the ones always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why we have all this wokeness. It's because when you see someone that don't look like you doing something that only people that look like you were doing it, it's like, yo, it's like, oh shit, it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal to you because because it's like, well, why are we celebrating this? They're just a person. Well, they're just a person to you until it's someone like you. Then all of a sudden that person is this and that and all these wonderful things that you want to say about them. Now, when it comes to Bianca and the game, uh love Bianca. She is a country bumpkin to the heart. and and there's nothing wrong with it, man, because she is 100% herself, living her best, being who she is, and being awesome at it. And unfortunately, as much as there has been so much change in the world, we're still dealing with the core. We're still dealing with the core elements of things that will always keep these conversations alive, and they'll never go away. That will never go away. Race and racism will never go away because we are the country that don't look like everyone else. Period. Look around the world. Go to China, go to Japan, go to Russia, go to Africa. A lot of the people there look like a lot of people that are there. You might have some you might have some folks that are different. Don't get me wrong. Not saying other people don't live there, but majority of the people look like the majority of the people that live there. We are not that country. We are the country that was built on so much scandal and so much BS and so much hatred and just I'm better than you and you are scum and know your place. You are poor and you are beneath me. And that is just that resonates till today. It's not going to go nowhere. It's sad, but it's the truth. And it's messed up. So but the fact that and I tried and I'm really bringing that out because I'm drunk. I don't want to go too far off. You know, at the end of the night, you know, we having a good time, you know, that's not what the GOW represent, but us being us, we got to talk about these things and we got to put it out there. And we got a good core of people that are very different in every aspect of who they are, and we welcome them with open arms. But
hey, you know it's funny. Hey, our people, our family, our GOW family represents what you just said, bro. We got black, white, young, old, Latino.
We are the melting pot.
We got everybody, man. We got a couple of damn we got some Koreans on the page from way across the world. You know,
we hitting all the spots up, man. We are the melting pot of podcasts,
yes,
just
sir.
like a lot of podcasts. But
yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we still live in a country where people have a right to their opinion, no matter how fucked up it is. And the good old days and the way that it used to be is more comfortable for them because everyone knew their place.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Know your place. So when they say these things, it's it's okay that she does it, but she shouldn't have been on. No, you just want us to be in our place. You want to see the monkeys dance, but you don't want to see us sitting next to you. That's just it is what it is. But fuck them. I mean, man, we can get mad about it. We can get mad about it. Trust me, we can damn sure get mad about it. But man, it's Friday night. It's the block party, man.
Block party, baby.
People been flowing in, just speaking. They true to us, and we want to keep that good vibes, man. We speak when we got to speak. Ain't no hard, no hold back. Other than I'm drunk and I don't want to say nothing too wrong. But no, man, we all know who Bianca is. We all know the worth. We all see it. Yeah, there are things you can critique, but you can critique. Hell, Charlotte Flair is one of the best in the business, and I see a lot of people giving her shit. So it's like, damn, you can't even be the daughter of Ric Flair and know the business and still not be great. So, people just love to complain, and you still have those folks that just would love for it to be what it used to be. Yeah, and that's all that is, and that's what those comments were. That was just them folks showing you, hey, we liked it when it was this, and it needs to be that, and that's the reason why we continue to get these. Oh, first black this, first Mexican this, first Asian this, first Latino this, because who was doing it before us? I mean, look, there's a reason why they got so hyped about Barack. When you look in the president's book, who was before Barack? Who was that guy that did not look white that won the presidency? So you got to look at these aspects, and people don't like looking at the aspects. which is why they're trying to erase the past. Because if you don't know about the horrible things that happened, you can't complain about them.
Oh, hey, this man went from a podcaster to a history scholar. And I think, you know what, we're going to end that right there because, you know what, I could have a rebuttal and say even more and agree, but I like the way you ended that. So,
hey, Mark says, I'm back. I'm now 6-0 and about to fight Priest for the title. I'm using Cody. Hey, I hope you lose because I just want to see Priest. Cody didn't have his story. It's Priest time. But have fun though, Mark. Have fun, man. And just to the GOW, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know where our hearts are at, man. We rock with y'all, man, because y'all rock with us.
Hey, man, look, we for the people, by the people. Yeah, by the way, like my man said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, them, they, and everybody. Thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast.
That was beautiful.
Hey, we all inclusive. We all inclusive. Yeah. And non-binary too. We got you. If you want to be a paperclip, you can be a paperclip. Thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW. As always, I'm the franchise. He's the king. We got some final words.
Chin up. Tits out.
Oh, shit.
For the shoe.